then you have to keep an eye on all the issues in the state. And what are some of those key issues?
Well, of course, I come from an ag background, which is atypical for most Democrats, although, Adam here he's actually the last Democratic caucus member that has a multi-county district. It spans several different counties in southeast Kansas. So these are important ag issues. I was Secretary of Agriculture under the Parkinson administration, and we were watching a bunch of things. First and foremost, we're watching the drought in the state, the lack of moisture. There's nothing we can do about that, but we have to be cognizant of how it's impacting our producers and then impacting our way of life. As we come into this stretch of March where it begins to heat up, if there's not moisture in the air, you get that lack of humidity and high temperatures and high winds and the dry fuel in the pastures, and that's when you start getting dangerous wildfires. And frankly, the state's been no stranger to that, really destructive fires in the last couple of seasons. So we're watching that pretty closely, but we had a pretty big piece of legislation on large-scale chicken operations move through the legislative process these past couple of days.
And of course, I know a lot of that stems from Tyson looking to put in a production complex, and they swung and missed at one location, but apparently some locations in Kansas still interested in housing possibly that operation.
And that's really the whole thing, Rob. Tonganoxie, Kansas, and Tyson did a poor job getting community buy-in, and Tonganoxie fought back. And there's no Tyson plant in Tonganoxie, and there won't ever be. And that's great for Tonganoxie, but there are places like in Montgomery County or Cloud County or multiple counties throughout the state that would like to see some type of investment in their communities and in their state, and Tyson was offering that. That was going to be about a $500 million investment just in the construction of that facility, plus the outlying barns that feed the facility with the chickens. So it was a huge industry boost. When Superior Wheel left Pittsburgh, Kansas, just a ancillary